Hi, this is Alkan. Welcome to my channel. I was listening to what the quartering was saying about the cost of the lunches at Twitter. Of course, somebody's saying, oh, that's a lie. It's not $400. It's like $20 to $25. And I'm like, oh, that's a nice train passing by. I'm in Short Hills. And I'm like, no, I agree with the quartering. That's not the true cost of the lunch. The true cost of the lunch includes the staff that has to cook it. You have to buy the food. You have to prepare it. You need equipment to repair it. You need to store the food and so on. And they're cooking a lot of food for people that are not showing up barely. If you're remote working, how are you eating the food? It makes no sense. And then they're yelling and screaming, oh, they're going to starve the employees. These people make a lot more money than a vice president of New York City Transit. They're going to starve. Please. What a laughing joke it is. Let me tell you something. New York City Transit, they forced the motormen to wear these stupid uniforms. The first 5 to 10 years, I'm not sure how long it was. First the honey slickers and then the conductor's uniform. We had to go through a building with tailors to fit us for these uniforms. That cost a lot of money. And for what? Oh, because it turns out they wanted the uniforms because, one, they couldn't find the motorman. Bullshit. Everybody else had mass transit in the New York metropolitan area. Their trains run without their operator wearing a uniform. Thank you very much. You can't find a motorman without a uniform. They need to hire people who can and send you packing. Because you sound like a brat from Twitter. And whoever came up with the uniform, they should strip him of his pension for doing that. Because, yeah, now they got the opto trains, but guess what? It's only a few lines. Is it really worth wasting all that money to save a few pennies? Nope. Because not only you're not saving any money with opto, the uniforms also is a big target on the employees that normally wouldn't be assaulted, gets assaulted now. You're getting employees who never wear uniforms, wearing uniforms, now getting assaulted. And you know what happens? That drives up the cost too for medical. And you have a crime-ridden transit system 41% up, but yet they re-elect the governor. So who's causing the problem? No solution. But that's okay. So let's get back to Twitter. You're averaging $400 a day for meals that barely anybody's there. Who's eating them? I mean, seriously, who's eating the meals? Then they had this person on, TikTok? Goes around showing her day, showing all the food that she was eating, consuming, drinking. Oh, and then they had wine at the end. Wine. So, let me ask you folks at Twitter, were you drunk when you decided to suspend and ban some of these accounts? I'm beginning to wonder, why do you need wine? It makes no sense. Yes, you are wasting $400 a day on food because it's not just the food. Again, you have to ship the food, prepare the food, hire the people to prepare the food, storage and everything else, and the equipment, and we don't know how long it stays there. We don't even know if they give the food away to the homeless, whatever. Maybe that's why Elon wanted to turn it into a homeless shelter. Twitter headquarters. And the bottom line is, who the hell cares if a Twitter employee starves? I don't. 33 years. Rarely does New York City Transit buy me lunch. Oh, the only thing they did is when they were trying to break a strike. You know, your salami sandwich gave me gas. Then they wonder why I don't want to come back work for them again. Because you're a bunch of hypocrite, no good, bony ass, lying, son of a you-know-whats who don't deserve to have management jobs. You deserve to be fired. Because you put up ridiculous projects that don't work. Sometimes you have projects that are necessary, it's delayed unnecessarily too many times. I mean, just like the idiot for 6 years working on Android, and he still can't get it to work on Twitter. That took too long on a project for the CBTC on the 7 line. When Andy Bradford came in, he gave the contractor the riot act. Either fix it, or we'll replace it with somebody else who will. So that's what Twitter needs, is a good swift kick in the rear end. And if they hadn't canceled the Babylon Bee, they wouldn't be having these problems right now, would they? They would be still enjoying their free lunch, banning people left and right, without a care in the world. But instead, they're looking on the outside, looking in of what could have been. Oh well. You had it good, and you blew it. So you're at your wit end, you can't get rid of Elon Musk, and you don't know what to do with yourself. Well, that's too bad. I would say go F yourself. And buy your own lunch from now on. And drink wine at your convenience at home, not at work. I can't drink wine at work. Why do you? So I can't say so long for now. Don't forget to stop. Drink wine at work. Ridiculous.